So you call yourself a Christian. Okay. Now, a lot of people call themselves Christians just to get something. I've always known over the course of my life that when people say that they're Christian, I usually watch out. That means they're probably going to screw me over. The Bible says to live as one. You don't have to talk as one. You don't need to do anything. Your spirit will tell others who you are. I've never had to tell people that I'm a Christian. They've always known it. Also, it states in Revelation, it says, "He that has an ear, listen to what the Spirit has to say." You'll be judged by your spirit. People will know you by your spirit. Because there's so many smooth talkers out there today that just fool you, blind you, make you walk over the cliff. And you'll think you'll be doing the right thing. But you're not listening to the Spirit. You're just listening to somebody's words. Now, words are important. Actions are important. The past of a person is important. Are they stable? What have they done? Maybe they're in a rough position right now, but what does their resume say? That's key. So I'm going to talk to you today as fellow Christians and ones who call themselves Christians. Who are you voting for? Well, a lot of you were fooled into voting for Mr. Obama, which is close to being ready to chop up a little baby after it's pushed out of the womb. Because sanctity of life means nothing to him. You see it in the way he voted, and the way he's held himself to this point. So we got to get this guy out. Now, we have other candidates that are on the Republican side. We have the front runner Mitt Romney, who just flip-flopped. That's interesting. You flip-flopped on the sanctity of life? Wow. I don't think so. You either believe it or you don't. So, I'm going to tell you who I'm voting for. I am voting for Ron Paul. The reason why is he believes in the sanctity of life. And that's the most important thing. Okay, so let's use a little history to back up the reasons why I say what I'm saying. And I'm telling you, if you vote for somebody who doesn't believe in the sanctity of life, you're no better than those who are trying to kill Moses and ultimately the ones who are trying to kill Christ himself. You need to pop in your little Bible. You need to turn to the chapter of Genesis, or the book of Genesis. You can start around chapter 1 and read, because it's probably a good idea to understand the lineage of who Moses was. But anyways, the reason why he was sent down the Nile was because the Pharaoh was killing firstborn males. Yeah, he was killing Israelites. Notice I said Israelites. It's a big difference. But anyways, that was one of the reasons. Also, too, I remember in Matthew, them stating the same thing. King Herod was going around and killing baby males. Wow. Pretty interesting, huh? How this all ties in. So if you call yourself a Christian, and you do not support somebody who supports the sanctity of life, well, I really think that if you're around during Christ's time, that you'd have said it was okay for Mary to have the morning after pill. Or, hey, it's okay, Mary, you must have been raped by an angel. Here, have an abortion. See, luckily for us, they didn't have coat hangers back then. So this is Dr. Malachi, Pastor Malachi, or whatever you want to call me, signing off to all those so-called Christians out there. And feel free to try to tell me why you believe in voting for somebody who doesn't support the sanctity of life. That'd be a good question of conversation, because I think you're going to have a hard time backing anything that you say up within the book, within the Bible, which ultimately is the book of life. How amazing is that? How life ties into everything. Thank you. This is Pastor Malachi signing off.